Hello and welcome to this short video which will talk a little bit about the issues around adult literacy tutors in the adult education system. I've called this video Adult Literacy Tutors a Neglected Profession, and I will explain why right now. Just to introduce myself, my name is Lorcan McNamee. I'm an adult literacy tutor in Sligo, and I teach mainly adult literacy and ESOL. We'll talk a little bit more about that now. So the question is, what do adult literacy tutors do? A lot of people don't know that. Well, we do a lot of things, a lot more than you might think. Obviously, we help people with reading and writing, people with specific learning difficulties. A lot of our learners have dyslexia, things like ADHD. We deal with a lot of early school leavers and people who have had difficult relationship with education in the past. We deal with the most marginalized people in society, essentially. Our learners gain qualifications and accreditation, QQI levels 1 to 5. We help our learners gain accreditation and qualifications. And in that sense, adult literacy is the foundation of adult education, because our students often go on to study on PLC courses, BTI courses, which is Back to Education Initiative, and often on to third level. So our role is vital in the whole adult education system. We teach a range of things in adult literacy. So computers, cookery, digital literacy, family learning, budgeting, maths, numeracy in general, communication skills, and even some subjects at junior and leaving cert. All, again, to the most marginalized people in our society. A huge part of our work is ESOL. ESOL is English for speakers of other languages, and we teach refugees, asylum seekers, immigrants of all kinds. We are the only source of free English language learning for immigrants, refugees, and asylum seekers. And without us, really, these people have no access to English classes. And in saying that, they have no way of integrating into society and becoming part of society. The English language is absolutely vital for them, and our role is vital in that area. More and more, we're providing literacy and numeracy support for other courses. For apprenticeships, and there's a big drive to increase the number of apprentices. For, at the moment, traineeships, students in third level courses and BTI courses. To add, we are teachers. We are teachers because we are registered with the Teaching Council. We have to register with the Teaching Council to be paid, to be employed. We have teaching qualifications, and we do the job as teacher. Do the job of teacher. And yet, we're laid off 5 times a year. So 5 times a year, our ETBs tell us that we have no work and that we can just go and sign on. 2 weeks at Christmas, 2 weeks at Easter, 2 midterms, 9 weeks at the summer. It's 15 weeks in total. We're laid off. We have no work. We have no nationally agreed contract, no incremental salary scale. We're paid at the non-qualified teacher rate, which pretty much says all you need to know about how much respect we're held in. No job security, and as I said, we're laid off 5 times a year. We are in fact treated like dispensable part-timers, even though many of us have been in this profession for 6, 8, 10, 12, 15 years. We're still treated as part-timers. So why does this matter? Well, if you want a fully functioning literacy service, this is not an attractive option for new entrants. There are no young people entering this profession. The current staff are demotivated because we've been looking for contracts for years or decades in some cases. And teachers are leaving the profession because they want to pay their bills and they can't do it at the moment on the 37 weeks salary that we get as an adult literacy tutor a year. Also, in May 2021, Simon Harris, the Minister for Further Education, will launch a national literacy, numeracy, and digital literacy strategy. And this is a great initiative. I'm sure all literacy tutors would support it. It seeks to address the lack of basic literacy in the population. But the question has to be asked, how can you have such a strategy when you are treating your teachers, your literacy teachers, so abysmally? You're laying them off 5 times a year. We have no nationally agreed contract. We're not treated like teachers. We're treated as dispensable part-timers. How can you have a strategy in that case? It makes no sense. So who's going to deliver the strategy? Well, we're going to be asked to do it. Adult literacy tutors are going to be asked to do it. But how can we engage fully with this when we have no decent paying conditions? So what do we need? Well, we need conversion to a teacher grade or something equivalent. We need a nationally agreed contract that is going to guarantee us a salary, and a 12-month a year salary, not 37 weeks. An incremental salary scale, just like every other teacher, and to be treated like every other Teaching Council accredited professional in the Irish education system. That's all we're looking for. We're not looking for special treatment, just be treated like any other teacher. To sum up, respect for our learners who have literacy difficulties means respect for their teachers, which is the adult literacy tutors. We're just looking for basic respect, basic paying conditions. Thanks for your time.